Hello, this is an autism advocate and spiritual journey, coming to you with another Let's Talk Games video. And today, we're going to play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker again. And we're going to see how things are going. So we're going to load my save. And we're out here just wandering the ocean right now, thinking about finishing up the map. Oh, there's a bomb. Might want to avoid that, because, I didn't see that. So, starting off a little weak, but we're going to get this figured out. Currently, I'm just traveling the Great Sea. Currently have a couple more hearts since the last time I made a video. I think last time I made a video, I had 6. Now I have 8. Because I got a couple heart pieces, and I got another heart container. I think since the last video, I took down the Forsaken Fortress and that giant bird, who I think his name is Rock or Roke or something. So that's super cool. We're going to come over to this thing, this little tower, and see what we can do about taking that out. So let's find out what we're doing. I'm going to think for a minute. Do that. We're going to probably need that. That's a fighting weapon for land. So yeah, and I'm super excited because it's been a little while since Nintendo's released a GameCube game on Switch Online, and I'm really hoping in the month of December they decide to do so. That would be super cool if they brought like Coliseum, like Pokemon Coliseum, or Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness over to Switch Online. It would be super cool. I'm super excited. And I've got all kinds of like really cool ideas for like, if I can get to this ladder, I'm gonna go up before we end up getting back in the water. What the heck is this thing doing? For some reason, the ladder climbing is inverted. I don't know why. Like, for some reason it wants me to go down when I'm going up. That's weird. I'm not really sure what's at the top of this thing. We're gonna find out. Oh look, some purple bokoblin, like a purplish colored bokoblin, and 2 green ones. That's kind of cool. Okay, I wonder what they're doing up here. Oh, there's another one with a telescope. That's cool. I'll take them out. I think I got it. Ooh, we got treasure. Ooh, skull necklace. That's cool. In the spoils bag we go. And I made this really good hot chocolate. I'm super excited to mention it to the people at Booksellers, because it is really good. And what it is it's strawberry and white chocolate. And it is really good. I don't know why my ladder climbing is inverted. That was weird. There's that. It looks like there's treasure over there too. We have to go get that once we get down to the King of Red Lions here. See, this is weird concept. The whole concept of like that ladder was really weird. So we're gonna come over here as fast as we can. We have to get the Wind Waker out. Really don't want to have to. And I don't know why we're still getting fired at when those guys are gone. Haven't quite figured that out. At least this speed is good for like treasure hunting. What are we doing? We lost it. We don't have sound either. Hard part of not having sound. Did we get it? Nope. We have to do this without the video, but see what happens. Nope. Not really sure where we're at. May not be getting this one, because I don't know how far we are. How far are we? Oh, we're really far. And we're doing like a loop here. Okay, can we you still see it? No. I'm not going to worry about it. So we were supposed to be going south. Actually, we're going to go east. So let me get the wind maker out. So we're going to go east. We're going to go east. Because there's a lot of cool stuff in this map. I really like it. I don't know. Like, it'd be kind of cool to know like how big this map is compared to like Assassin's Creed Black Flag and stuff. That would be cool to know. It would be super cool. Because I guess Assassin's Creed Black Flag is supposed to have a massive map. Like, it'd be kind of cool. And this game is so much older than like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So it'd be super cool to know like the difference in like size and stuff. So there's some more of those towers over here. That's kind of cool. We're looking for a fish. Jumping out of the water somewhere here. So we're in the next tile. It's over here. So it's got it. There he is. Maybe that's Cannonball. Oh, there he is. He's over here. Try to get a little more oomph here by moving the boat a little bit to the north. Okay, maybe that's cool. I'm going to be moving really slow. See if this makes a difference. And get over here and get this fish. Because this fish will draw on our map, like what we got to do next. So it'll be super cool. And he tells us like about like what's going on in this area of the map too. I don't know how he keeps a paintbrush underwater though. Rock Spire Isle. So since the last time I made a video, I also got fire arrows and ice arrows. So like he's just talking about like what I did with them. So like he's telling me that if you start the lighthouse in Windfall Island with a fire arrow, there may be a prize. And I don't even remember what I got as a prize. It might have been a heart piece or something, which was kind of cool. We're gonna go over to this island and blow some stuff up, I think. So it looks like there's some explodable rocks over here. On top of that, and then we'll go over to those towers. That'll be super cool. Not sure if that's the beetle I'm looking for. That has the heart piece. But I jumped off. So we're gonna like come up here, and then we're gonna like throw a bomb or two at these rocks. Because I'm not sure what's at the end, but let's see what we get. Okay. So to get this guy, we gotta. Oops. A little too early. There's one. So what we're gonna do is do that. There's two. I'm not sure what's at the end of this trail. Looks like a sign, maybe? Very simple. Okay, what's over here? Sounds good. Let's see what's down here. Oh, another challenge. Question is how do we... Oh, I know how we light them. There's Deku Sticks over here. At least they're called Deku Sticks in Ocarina of Time. I don't have a clue what they're called in this. So... Ooh, this is fun. These guys are interesting. What's cool about these guys is they just drop hearts all the time. So like when you run out of hearts, they just keep coming. There might be one left. Maybe there's more. Okay. Let's see if there's any more. There he is. Okay, there we go. I wonder what's in the treasure chest. Might be a heart piece. Kind of looks like a heart piece treasure chest. That'd be cool, which would mean I think I need one more heart piece to get another heart. Oh, a treasure chart. That's cool. Was not expecting that. I was definitely expecting a heart piece. But that was cool too. So that was kind of cool. Ooh, cool. Okay, we're gonna hit this guy like this. Really. And we can get rid of that electric charge. Maybe. We have to use the boomerang. That works. So that, I think, so that means I've got 2 blue jellies in my, I think 2, in my spoils bag. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know how much I need to go back to Windfall Island, and I want to see what's up with that rock. Why it's there. Good question. May need to try go back up there and see what's up with it. We may have to do that. I don't know what's on that rock. I'm kind of curious. Look, we have a ton enough bombs to do it again. We're having the same issue with this thing as we were with the ladder. Too early. And I was too close. Too far away. That was nice. Not doing as well as I did before. But we'll make it. I bet that beetle that's floating around out here will probably have bombs anyway. That would make sense. That he could make money off those bombs. So, if for some reason we can't, just can't win. There's one. I want to know what's in that, under that boulder. Might be another chest. For all I know. A little too early. Trying to figure out what exact time. There's 2. You don't have to break that one. You just need to drop it on this one. And the drop button is R. There we go. What's down there? Is there nothing down there? Nothing down there. Interesting. I guess that was an interesting idea to try, but I guess it didn't do anything. So I guess we don't worry about it. But where's my boat is the next question. There it is. But it was interesting. I guess that just shows how decent I am at at being a bomb thrower. Okay, on over to these guys and see what's up there on these things. I need to find the one that has the ladder. I'm guessing the winds are what we're going to ride over to get to the top with the other ones. So the ladder's on the center one, okay? And we're going to have a lot of fun with this because we got to use the Deku Leaf to get across. If I can get the thing to work. I need a different camera angle. Okay, right here. We're in the water too and we're having a hard time. And this Zelda game's interesting. Because like in Ocarina of Time, there wasn't a limit to how much you could swim. There was a limit to how long you could dive, but there wasn't a limit to how long you could swim. So like this one, there's a limit. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that if you had no limit, you would be able to swim all across the board, everywhere, right off the bat. Like, you start on an island that, like, is out in the ocean, and you're not allowed to leave the island right off the bat. So, like, if you could swim indefinitely, at the beginning of the game, you could be all the way to Windfall Island before, like, you even get close to... I did that wrong. The wind's not blowing right. So this is going to be difficult because I don't have a mana potion either. I forgot I got to change the wind course. And this is not easy to get that ladder. But got to change the course of the wind to get across. And hopefully there's mana potions across the way because otherwise we're not going to make it to the other side. Okay. Let me start by this. Get it situated here in the direction I'm facing. Oh, maybe that was the direction I wanted. Did it the wrong way, but it'll work. I think. Ways what wind. So this is the west. Right? Yeah. Okay. And I missed the current. So I'm getting fired at. Well, we're going to try one more time. If we don't get it, we'll try it another time. Because I'm low on mana. And if there's no mana potions up here in this tower, we're kind of screwed. If I could get up there, let me get in the boat first. These controls are not working very well today. Maybe I'm just tired. Okay, back it up, Link. It's such a small target. Like trying to get up a ladder, and when you're in the water too, it doesn't help. So what we got to do is get some more mana, or we're going to sink. There's some. Cool. Alright. So, what I got to do is get up here. And as soon as it gets a little closer than that, we're going to go for it. Okay, wind. Where are we? Okay, that gets us up here. I'm going to get this guy. Oh, yeah. Make sure they don't fall, because I don't think they're qualified dead when they don't fall. Or when they fall. Oh, that works. I think it works. Okay, there's mana. Bombs. Okay, we're going to get as much mana as we possibly can. That was interesting. I didn't know rupees could do that. Okay, we're going to swim over though. think we can make it if we swim. We kind of don't have enough mana to make it over and then make it to the other side. Is there a ladder right there? Seriously? No, that's just something. Okay, we're getting fired at again. Good thing the bombs don't aim very well. Okay, we're almost there. Good to know that we can make it across. And then, what we gotta do next. Okay, there we go. These ladders are hard to get on. Is there any more pots up here to get more mana? There's a couple. There's one. Okay. Now we need to change the course of the wind again. So we're going to do this. Do the opposite direction. To the east. And we're going to aim this just right. When it comes back, we'll jump. And this one we don't have to go as high because it's not as high up. And we missed. Oh well. I think we'll still make it as long as we don't get hit by the cannon fire. I don't know if there's a treasure if we take them out. I don't know if there'll be treasures that'll pop up somewhere. There's no longer. I wonder if I can do something. Okay. So, I don't think there is anything. I don't see any treasure or anything. There's a fairy. Let's just see what's in the pots. Arrows. Magic power. More magic power. A lot of magic power. Which is kind of worthless now because we have a full magic bar, but I don't see anything worth anything. Maybe the treasure on the other side was the only one we had. But that's how that is. So this has been an Autism Advocate and a Spiritual Journey. Coming to you with another Let's Talk Games video. This one's a little longer than normal, but it's not a big deal. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed watching me play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker for, it's probably about just under a half hour. So thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and happy Friday. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And happy Friday.